Hi Virgo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I've decided to do a monthly read for the month of April, okay? And this will be for April 2020. This is for all signs, excuse me, I should say for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus. Not all signs, this is only Virgo, okay? All right, so we do have a super pink moon that's coming up on April 7th. Now, do keep in mind that this is all about growth. It's all about, things blossoming, and it's the first full moon in spring. And it's going to be about, 17% brighter than most full moons because it's a super moon, and about 7% bigger generally than a regular, full moon that they have. So it's all about having faith. The sevens are about having faith, right? So it's about having faith that things will bloom and turn out the way that you want to and will grow the way that you want to, okay? If you take the month and you take the day and then you take the year, that actually is reducing to a 6, which talks about growth. So this is really beautiful for you. So very excited to see. Now, again, this is a general read. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, you know where to go. Go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. All right. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm really excited to see what's in store for you for the month of April. Okay. So let's jump into this and see what's going on for you here. Okay. Do keep in mind, for those of you that are looking to make a change and to experience that growth, that you can start putting your intentions in and start taking action on, then you can definitely check out our discovery session up here, which is one-on-one opportunity for us to get to know you a little bit better. And it allows me to kind of make a personal recommendation based on a program. If it's a good fit, then we invite you in. But we want to get to know what it is that you want to uncover. If it's maybe that you want to move forward in a new career, let's say you want to start a new business, or perhaps it's just a question in life overall, you would like to see a change and make some changes in your life, you do want to check out our discovery session up here. Okay, so do check it out. Let's move on and see where you're at right now. Okay, all right, let's see where you are at. All right, let's see here, Virgo. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Okay, so what's in store for Virgo for the month of April 2020? What does Virgo need to be known? What needs to be known for Virgo? Universe, show us what you want Virgo to know, because that's what this is all about. What the universe wants you to know. All right, so here we go. Let's see here. Justice. Universe wants you to know that justice will be served. Okay, now this is your current situation at this time. This is about balancing the scales and, having some sort of firm decision come into play. Now, for some of you, this could be a court case. For some of you, it just could be, in a relationship or situation of scales being balanced and someone coming in and actually making it, an absolute, decision for this. So this is beautiful. I love seeing this. Okay, very, very nice. Major arcana coming right out of the gate for you. Okay, so this is nice, Virgo. Let's see what else. What's crossing you? What is your opportunity, or what is your challenge? Wow. Okay. And I have to say, wow, because look at this is your opportunity or challenge, and this is justice coming in where you currently are at right now. Something has come to an end, which obviously, if a decision's been made, something comes to an end in some way, someone close to you or a situation. So for some reason, I think that the scales will be balanced and in your favor, and this ending is so possible. It's kind of like a good ending because it actually allows things to be balanced. So I'm going to pull a card on this tower, and you've got two major arcanas coming right out. Okay, so interesting. I think it's a good one of those good towers where it's important that something be cleared away. Universe wanted something cleared away for something to actually come through. Tower. Ace of Pentacles, manifestation, new enterprise. So this is beautiful. So this actually brings you right through the gates. And when I say that, the Tower card is an 11 card, right? And it's kind of like 1-1, it brings you through the gates. Well, that's exactly how I feel right here. That this opportunity that I clarified with the Tower, this potential of an opportunity offered by the universe brings in this new enterprise, prosperity. This is really, really beautiful. I love seeing this. And this just tells me that at this time is that you have some sort of prosperity, some sort of manifestation that you wanted to take place to have this balanced is actually actually happening, and something's being removed and something's coming in. So this is beautiful. Now you can feel free to go through the garden gates, right? So yeah, that's exactly what I see here for you. How interesting. Let's take a look at what you need to focus on. What is it that you need to focus on? What is it that you need to focus on, Virgo, in terms of moving forward? What is that? Okay, so we get is it the Queen of Swords? Yeah, the Queen of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So what you need to focus on is, like, she offers one hand to be fair, to negotiate. She offers her sword that will cut things out if it's not working. So this is really about having influence, being very perceptive in a situation, whatever that is, being just really being a quick thinker, okay? Can really think on her feet. So this is really beautiful. And that's what's happening, and that's what's going on. Anything else in terms of what you need to focus on? What is it? Wow. Okay. So this is about any sort of failure, something that didn't work out, is actually an opportunity to learn. So this is what this card wants to let you know. Whatever didn't work out in the past, this is saying it's an opportunity for you to learn. And that's what's coming into place. What is this failure? What is this failure here? What is that? This is about trusting. Trusting that, this failure is about now learning to trust your inner voice that's going to lead you forward. And I don't know if that maybe you were or were not doing that at the time, but this is saying trust your inner voice. It has the answers for you in terms of moving forward, in terms of, either, compromising or cutting out something. So this is what your advice is in terms of moving forward, that any sort of failure that you've gone through is a learning, and this wants you to trust your instincts in terms of making decisions as you move forward. And this is what you need to focus on, okay? So if you're at a decision or some sort, that's what's coming into play. Any sort of mistakes, they're just a mistake. You've got to go through those. If you don't have mistakes, you've never tried anything, right? And you're really living life is what this tells me. So this is really, really good. Okay. So let's see what else wants to come through here for you. Anything else in terms of what you need to focus on? Anything else? Okay. This is about taking your time. So this could be in a relationship or in a situation, taking your time. And it could be, of course, in terms of a decision, right? Any sort of decision that comes through, but it does, again, want you to learn and then trust your instincts. Learn from the past and trust your instincts. And then take your time. There's no rush in a situation, whatever that is. This is saying that you've got the time. So take your time. There's no rush, okay? So if you feel some sort of rush, this is saying that is not happening right now. That's not the case. Let's take a look in terms of your past, what that looks like. What is that for you, Virgo? The past was a love situation. So this is about a union of a situation. Could have been dealing with a Leo, or perhaps a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But yeah, in the past, there was some sort of union, okay? What is this Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups, okay? What is this Two of Cups? What is it? Could have been, yeah, this is a King of Pentacles. So this could have been a union of someone who had their own business, was a visionary. Maybe they had water in their chart, or perhaps, this is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is you. So I kind of feel that this is about taking authority of a situation, okay? So when I see the King of Pentacles, this is about authority. This is about being very disciplined and controlling. So towards where you're disciplined and controlling in a relationship. So that is something that maybe was the mistake. So note your comments below, and that was the learning. And now it's wants you to trust your gut a little bit more and let go of the control. But this is saying, interesting. In the past, I get an Earth sign, and then I get the Two of Cups. And interesting. So anything else that in terms of your past here wants to come out? This is about, making choices. Maybe that there was some sort of illusion in terms of a relationship or a situation. Maybe just not knowing what to choose. And then hence your advice moving forward is to really take your time, to trust, and to know that any opportunity that even any mistake that you've had is an opportunity to learn, to really, really learn. So interesting. Maybe you learned something from a relationship or situation, and maybe there was some sort of illusion, and now that's been cleared for you. Well, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at, now this could be in any sort of situation, but I get emotional, I get lovers. So this really is pointing that out to me. What I want to do is to focus on your strength. What is your strength right now in April, 2020? What is your strength right now for Virgo? What is that? Your strength is balancing a situation, okay? So Two of Pentacles, this is about duality. So I get that this is about it's balancing and adapting to a situation that maybe it's a new situation, balancing personal and professional, maybe that type of thing. Interesting. What is this duality that we see here? This is Earth's, this is Earth energy. So let's see what else. What is this Two of Pentacles? Balancing, networking and going out with friends with perhaps your professional life of some sort, personal and professional. This is about collaboration. This is all about communication, about friendship, about your community. So balancing out your friendships with your professional life. It very much well could be. Anything else in terms of your strength? This is taking on the Empress energy. This is really beautiful energy. And so your strength is to let you know that there is a new birth. There is a birth of something. So it's kind of like, in terms of, there is a balancing act, but there's a birth of a new way in order to do that, perhaps. She's very creative, full of beauty, always creating things and involving inspiration. So it could be just balancing the energies out. It could be, it could be the creation and doing things with others with just your overall life. I'm going to pull another card. I want to see what's your strength here. What is your strength? Oh, fragments. Okay, so this could relate to, this is having a greater perception of a situation, and in knowing that the fragments of yourself make up the whole of you, and there's no need to fear those fragments. And I think that's something that's come through, which is really interesting. I haven't seen this card. Well, I guess I've seen it a few times. It's just been a little while, but yeah, it's like there is. If there's some sort of past influence or some sort of in a current situation, that maybe some sort of situation brought up a past for you. This is just saying is that, it's like maybe trust issues. There was perhaps trust issues due to secrecy or some sort of deception, which hence probably could have been that tower moment there. This is really just talking about just hold yourself as a whole person. You are sum of all of your fragments, and take time to really get to know yourself or get to know another person before moving forward. Okay, so getting to know yourself, going slow. Okay, so that's what this is saying, is that you've got nothing to prove to anyone. You've got nothing to hide, so you don't need to hide. You just really, really focus on yourself, and just know that that whatever you're discovering, that what was hidden as you go through some sort of reflection. Okay, and you can actually find beauty within. So anything that you find that within that might be holding you back, that's what this is saying. So interesting. So maybe balancing in terms of the fears of the past, right? Some to that extent of some sort. And then the outward appearance, and then just doing some creating to make yourself whole, like the Empress energy, stepping into that. I just know, I'm full of beauty, and, I'm birthing a new way of living right now. So this is interesting. Soul trees, anything else on strength that it's most important right now? This is saying commit to a path. So you could be thinking about another path that you want to take in your life. So that could be another thing too, Virgo. This is committing to your path, or committing to that inner work and of the soul to bring those fragments together. And that could very much well be the case. Anything else? You are evolving. So this is all in your strength, okay? So keep in mind that you are ever evolving. So keep that into play in terms of your strength, what you need to focus on, that you're evolving, you're committing to your path. It's all about, working with community and making yourself whole again. you know, taking those fragments and understanding each and every one of them and bringing them into the whole and not fearing them. So it's continue to your path and probably to the work in that. So note your comments below. I'd love to see this. Let's see what's happening in the near future. In the near future, in the month of April here. What is that? Ooh, okay, so communication is coming in, okay? So this is the Eight of Wands. This is talking to me that there is some sort of change. There could be travel, there could be a move, you know, information that's coming through, okay? A lot of movement coming through. So there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of change. What is this Eight of Wands? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, that fire energy, okay? Let's see what else. What is that Eight of Wands? King of Swords. Wow. So the King of Swords, this is interesting because we got the Queen of Swords here, okay? We got two people thinking sharply, intellectually in their head, right? And so what you needed to focus on was the Queen of Swords kind of type energy, and just, you know, taking your time, trusting yourself, and knowing that any mistake is just an opportunity to learn. Well, I get from this movement coming, you might have movement from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, very much in the head, or this person could be taking on that energy. You might be taking that on, but this is about authority, being very intellectual. This person is very intellectual. Anything else that we need to know about this near future? Anything else? This is about a change of perspective. Maybe this King of Swords person had a change of perspective, and now there's some swift movement, excuse me, and perhaps there is some swift movement that is coming in. So that very much well could be the case, a change of perspective. Now, this could be you in moving forward with this change of perspective and using your intellect here, okay? That could be the case. I'm going to find out what wants to come through here from these cards here. Anything else in your near future? Peace. Wow, moving forward and moving forward fast. This is about really, this is knowing that you're a being of love and you're releasing all negative energy. So I think that you've released all that negative energy that helps you move forward so much faster, okay? All that negative energy, and you've got this beautiful new perspective in terms of moving forward. So what this is finding peace. You're having peace in yourself. Anything else? Success. You know that there is no greater goal than to love. And this is being very confident in love. So things are changing for you. This has to, guess, deal with love, and maybe love for yourself as well as perhaps love, you know, for, you know, with another. But this is saying is that there's no greater goal than to love. So if love is on your mind, this is confirmation of that. Now let's move on into as to the other part where it is like, what is your suggested approach? What's your suggested approach for the month of April? Suggested approach? Okay, interesting. We've got the Two of Wands. So twos are about duality. This is about discovering. This is about making progress, okay? So how you need to move forward is to make progress, set goals. This is about, let me see what else, I'm going to clarify this. Yeah, it's about duality. It's about getting rid of these types of thoughts of isolation and imprisonment and move forward. You know that you don't have to, you don't have to stay in the mushy waters of this. You don't have to feel imprisoned in your thoughts or anything. You can move forward and progress beautifully. This is what it wants you to do. Anything else for this, the next kind of like your suggested approach? Continue to persevere because you're on top of things. You are the competitor on higher ground. So this wants you to have faith. It's a 7 card. It wants you to have faith. This is about persevering amidst the competition. It wants you to continue to move forward. So that's what it's letting you know, okay? Anything else that could help us here? Abundance will be yours. So keep persevering, okay? Because this card is here to tell you that you are a limitless being. You can manifest whatever you truly desire and bring this into your physical reality. So this is good. Keep continuing, okay? Because abundance is right nearby. All right. So that's this is what your suggested approach is to focus on abundance. All right. Whatever that is that you want. What is it that you need to know? What do you need to know? What is that? Page of Wands. This is a new beginning. Okay. We need to know that there's a brand new beginning here. Okay. And it's just birthing here. And that's probably why, at the top here, remember we saw that Empress energy, which does talk about nurturing and birth, right? And it's a 3 card, which is similar to, the 3 of cups on top here, all about your strength, committing to your path, evolving, right? So what you need to know is the Page of Wands. You need to know a new beginning here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Let's see, anything else? And you need to know that you are out of the gates of the Hangman. So this is basically saying that you've got your perspective. This is reversed. So what I'm getting, and it's funny because I set up all the cards upright before every read, and I remember doing it here, and it was you've been enlightened. You've been enlightened for this new beginning. Major Arcana card. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through on what you need to know? Yeah, this is about that. You know that you cannot change the past. And I think you've got that perspective. So you are set on your brand new beginning. Okay. And so the past could have been, like we talked about in the past, with that other person. This wants you to continue to persevere. And it just says that, hey, whatever I put my mind to, I can do. So note your comments below, guys, on this. Whatever I put my mind to, I can do. All right. This really emphasizes your spirit, your energy, and puts out those vibes to get you going and put you in that right direction to get what you want. All right. What are your hopes and fears? Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. Okay. All right. What are your hopes and fears? Okay, your fear is that you have to do everything yourself. Okay, this is the 10, so it's coming to an end. All right, so you won't have to do that anymore. Okay, just letting you know. And this is all about the 3s. This is about communication. This is about wands. This is about making more progress. You're making more discovery, and this could be internally or externally, is what I'm seeing. What is it that is in your outcome? What is your outcome here? What is your outcome or influence for this month? What is it? Here it is. Perseverance is your key. Dang, a lot of fire energy. 9 of Wands. This is perseverance. We're going to clarify this even further, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. This wants you to, you've already come to the top. It's like it's come to fruition. So because it's come to fruition, let's see what else wants to come through. This is the 9 of Wands, right? Outcome, 9 of Wands. What do we have? This is about moderation. This wants you to continue to persevere in love and do it in moderation. Focus on love in moderation, because hummingbirds are God's messengers of love. So it wants you to move forward in love and moderation, but continue to persevere. Even though that you've been beat up, you're going to get success. Remember, we talk about abundance. This is saying is that this is all in the areas of how you need to move forward, okay? So this is saying moderation is going to be key. Anything else for you here in terms that's going to help you in your overall outcome? In love, moving forward in moderation in love, it wants you to expect the best, all right? We just talked about that. Continue to expect the best. I expect the best, all right? And so it is. And so that is what you need to focus on. This is, hallelujah, right? So this is saying, yeah. And you know what? With both hands up like this is the victory pose. So when you wake up in the morning, here's a little tip. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you want to do is to get up and do that stretch backwards. That's going to be your victory pose. I expect the best. So when you do that, when you wake up in the morning, do that every single morning. And that is your little mantra that I'm going to give you for the month of April, okay? It's going to be your victory stretch, okay? And it also reaches out to the world and says, I am worthy, okay? So that's what that means too, but I expect the best. All right, so note your comments below, guys, whatever it is that you're feeling, but do make that your mantra, because that is going to be really important for you. So sending lots of love, and until next time, namaste.